Hello? Uh, Usually I try to avoid the screen, so, oopsie poopsie. Oh well, I forgot. Guess you saw the name of one of my alts. Well, time for Final Fantasy gaming. Time to see how long it takes for the game to load. It seems to be a pretty long while, but I guess I am in a spoiler area. So, I'm trying to remember what things I had planned to do. So I think I'm gonna start with just like getting dailies or something out of the way. Do that fun stuff. So let's see, hop on down to Mamook and we'll do them in reverse order. So I start off with spoilers and end in non-spoilers. I need more Etherite tickets. Also, maybe I'll leave the... Can we turn the image on? I think I do. I am sorry to people who wanted to see chat, but chat is now hidden. Well, in-game chat, that is. I think out-of-game chat is technically also hidden, given... No, actually, it should be above the chat box. I will move it up here, though, maybe. Like this, perhaps. And hopefully won't be covered by anything or covering anything. And we'll start up doing these quests. So yeah, I think I have done the Mamulja society quests at one point, so for anyone who wanted a status update, I am now at rank 5. Pretty cool. I think the last 3 times I've done this, I've done this specific quest, where you just go say hello to Kishelja and then grab some things. But whatever. It's an easy quest, and you don't need to bother with trying to get specifically 3 of these things. Which is always annoying. Why do we keep pulling this thing? What? Oh, that's probably... Yeah, that's above. In the upper ranks of the forest. Right? Oh, water looks really clear. It's probably not good. We get this. Nice. Got 3 of both. Very nice when you don't need to bother with getting rid of excess excess resources. Also, while I'm doing this, I should try and do some kind of leveling roulette. If I have the energy, I might do more, but typically I only really bother with leveling and main scenario because they both give quite a lot of EXP. Sometimes I do trials because trials are fun and fast, but they don't give a lot of XP though, so if I'm like trying to level, they're not super useful, only if I really get like really close to a level. Yeah, I have every job but Red Mage at least level 90. Not counting Blue Mage, obviously, it's a limited job. No one counts Blue Mage. And then after that, so right now I'm working on getting Red Mage up to level 90 using roulettes and also the pixies and the elephants, the Arcasadara, to level up Red Mage. And I'm also using is it the Pelu Pelu, I think? Yeah, the Pelu Pelu to try and level up Viper to level 100. And other than that, I'm not doing too much in terms of dailies. And there we go. Now, what are we doing now? It's hard to say. Is that maybe a 6th? I should probably be able to count that. 362, which is close to a 3rd. A little above a 3rd. So yeah, this is just above a 6th. Ooh, I'm number 20 in the waiting list. Wow, that is a lot. Right, I did say I was doing them in reverse order, so let's hop on over to Doc Poga as a Viper. Let's see, what do we have over in this direction? Oh, it's the talking to the whale thingy. Probably manatee, actually. Not a whale. There's the quest. Let's see, where is the last one? It's right over here. Oh, you popped. Saying hi real quick. It's gamer time. Time to play. Red Mage. A class I haven't played in a while. Actually, I'll do this. Should have done that with Scatter now that I think about it. Oh, it's technically one you're supposed to try and use your like instant casts on, I think. And I haven't actually gotten up to 60 on these. And the AoE melee combo uses 60, so you shouldn't use it at 50. So it needs 60 gauge. Nice. There we go. Boss time. Yeah, there's honestly not that much to comment on, I feel. Things are just kind of progressing the way they ought to. Nice dodge. Was a little bit close, maybe, but... There we go. It's always weird that they don't actually use the ice in this boss for anything. I don't remember, did they used to do that in like an earlier version of the boss? I guess they do use it here. For trying to get back across. That's what I'm remembering. Back when my eye level was so bad, I kept pulling the team down with me. because that was something to comment on, how I messed up by moving a little bit. That was so far the most noteworthy thing to have happened in this dungeon run. Look at me complaining that things are going well. Oops, that was the wrong one. Wrong one as well. I should have used Thunder. Because I've got less black magic. Oh well. I hope I got the pseudo sprite over here as well. It's hard to reach, but it is hard to pull ranged mobs as a tank. I only just now noticed that we have an what the hell is the name? What is the name of this class? Astrologian. Right, well. Alright. There you go. There it looks. Come on. That's something to comment on. You don't need to kill both books, you only need to kill one, and then drag the blue flame through this guy when he's standing on the book like that. You only need the one flame. And you're also supposed to pull the flame into him. I'm not surprisingly good burst while in movement on a mage. That doesn't happen every day. That's very nice. Nice. And stop targeting the team. Oh, good. You did pull it away to do that. Drop that thing. That's nice. Good team. But after you've closed all the gates, that's time to start DPSing again. Got 3 people over here, so might as well start moving towards this one. No, they both went towards that. No, good. That guy's over. Coming over here. Yep. There we go. Good team. And there's the boss. We greet everything, so we can turn it in for company seals. If the frame rate is alright. I think that just, like, the preview got low. Just that the preview has low frame rate. Well, back to here. Hop over to MSQ. And we continue. Okay. I was curious about something because portrait says that it was set as the instant portrait, and I was curious if that was like the pre-made one that you get when you don't have a portrait set. Just like the front-facing camera. Accidental front-facing camera moment. And there we go. Almost a bit disappointing, honestly, given just how fast it's over. Speaking of Fate Well, I wasn't actually speaking of fates, but did appear fate detected in the area. How close am I in terms of fates? I'm rank 3 everywhere but living memory. Maybe I'll try and do something like that. I don't really need the gemstones, but it'd be fun to, like, get rid of the fates. Get them over with, rather. So that I can start buying, crafting materials within the city. And not have to fly out. But it's not that big a deal, though. I think you get all the crafting materials at base level as well, so it's not only like the fun little bonus extras that you get for fulfilling it, so it's not super necessary. And is that a level I spy? Maybe not. That's a little much, maybe. We'll see. Oh, it was so close. Might actually be worth. Is it, though? That's... Yeah, that's about 2 fates. Or 1, maybe, if it's got a bonus applied to it. Nice. Nice, that was a level up. 850,000 experience points. Now I get the Serpent's Offerings gauge expanded. Ah. I unlocked Ouroboros. I'm actually going to go and look what that one looks like. Or see what that one looks like. You do over here. Might as well just reset back to basics. Wait, is it up here maybe? No, I don't think they are. No, this is not where the training dummies are. Yeah, they're on this road. Okay, so I thought they were down here-ish, because I thought it was more in line with Dokpoga, but it's a little further north. They're not up here then? Where are they? I remember this place had training dummies in the direction of Dokpoga, I believe. Maybe they aren't. Maybe I'm just misremembering. Where could they be? Are they down here? Is this a place? Down towards many fires? No, I want to say that they were with Hanu. Yeah, here they are. Cool. I guess we'll have to wait. Ooh, Castrum. Nice. stupid headset's messing up right now. Only there we go. I can only hear things through my right ear. I just needed to move the cord a little bit and it fixed itself. Oh, there's still enemies here. I have enchanted Moulinet? No, I don't. That's a shame. So maybe the melee combo is a waste, actually, in terms of many enemies. It's only really useful when fighting like solo enemies. Yeah. Astron. There we go. Moving on. I'll just let the gauge build up to full then. And that I don't really need to. It's not super useful right now, given that there are many enemies. I deal more damage against when hitting every enemy at once rather than just waiting. And now I can do stand inside the enemy's attack and not even take any damage. Are you pulling them into the boss? spun over to this side of the boss. You don't really need to go that far though. It doesn't deal all that much damage. Tank is taking all that much damage though for some reason. Definitely clicked the wrong one. Swanging it again. Oh well. Based healer. Actually just standing completely still inside the range of an enemy attack. That is very based. Part of the Decurion already. So I think that's the guy that's gonna live. And then when we're down to only 2 enemies, I'll start using the melee combo. There we go. Nice. Nice stun from the healer, considering both of them were stunned at the same time. Alright. Time to wait for the cutscene to be over. And then we destroy the boss. And then it's GG. Beep, 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 beep. Mhm. Here we go. Huh? That's a fun little thing I like to do. Just casually BM by walking. It's a little bit better when you're a melee or a tank, because then you have to also walk away. You can't just stand inside of inside the safe zone right as the attack starts. Makes it look a lot less impressive, what I just did. But you can easily do that as tank and melee DPS. And it's very fun to do that. Just completely no-sell the attack. It's a very scared tank. Yeah, see, the melee does the LB. No, too late. There we go. Nice. Time to look at Reaper skills. Ooh, nice. Money. Probably look at my retainers. Time to see Ouroboros. Here we go. Nice. That was a functional finisher. Time to see it again. That was Viper. It's a fun when you start getting up to higher levels and you get slightly more buttons to push, but that often feels like slightly more boring Reaper to me. I do like the glam that I came up with for it though. Making the glam even more special to me is the fact that I have the same glam on Pictomancer. So if we hop on over to Pictomancer, see that it's the exact same and it works just as well, IMO. I really like that. I think that's fun. Anyway, I was done with here. So now it is time to try and level Red Mage just a little bit more. It's level 83 now. So first of all, we hop on over to Endwalker, Yedlimad, the elephants. Nice swig of water. There we go. Miss Penny. And then we fly up here. Here. Okay, there's the item thingy. Click here, click on this thing. Zoom on over to this. And the next one is roughly down here somewhere. There it is. Feed this hippo. Only hungry hippo. It's not hungry, it's just hungry. But it's still hungry, so we need to feed it. And then we hop on over here. Place the thing down here. Hide for a little bit. And bam. There we go. It's the best angle for probably this. Maybe a little bit like this? I don't know. Damn. So now we get the... See how... Ooh, we are just over a million XP away. So I don't think Leader Laron is going to be enough on its own. It's going to be so frighteningly close. This is like 330 something million XP. So we will get 1 million and then we will be at about 200,000 million away. Right? Yeah, 337. So I think I'll be about, like I said, 200,000 experience points away. I think... Wasn't the fate in Tiliolal, that one I believe was like 800,000 experience points. And I don't think the fates over here are as much, but I might hop on over to one of the Endwalker areas and try to do some fates there. Maybe early Endwalker, considering I'm only level 83. Time to show off my first-person shooter skills. There we go. Easy. Falling back onto our mounts. Busy looking at my alpha. Missed my exit. There we go. Turn that in. Turn this in. And there we go. A little over 200,000 experience. So then, I did say early Endwalker. Let's hop on over to old Charlian Labyrinthos. Let's see how much experience points we can get from these. %, I might be able to make it, considering how close it is. And then we'll have to go over there to get the bonus. Nice, 300,000 experience, and we level up. We learn Jolt 3. I don't know any training dummies, so that I can see what Jolt 3 looks like. Ooh! That's pretty cool. Also Verero 3 and Verthunder 3. I wonder if we're gonna get some kind of upgrade to our Verfire and Verstone. Let's see here. Let's see, Thunder and Verstone. Fire and Verstone, but it does not look like it, considering that they don't have this little upgrade icon under here. Oh well. Not looking at many more skills for Red Mage. Most of it is just like these resolutions and grand impacts and stuff. And Magic Barrier and Vice of Thorns. Let's see. I do need to get some Centurio Seals so that I can buy more Aetheryte tickets. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Hop on over to Q again. We'll also get a little bit of hunt help. So while hunting, I won't be able to look at chat, or I won't be able to pay attention to chat. I won't be able to pay as good attention to chat. That's what I was trying to say. In the same way, maybe something. I don't know. Trying to find a good way to mention that. Let's see. Start here. Eladina Pugil, Diaka, Cragclaw, Blood Glider, and a Red Hyoe. Perfect. Get these second star ones. In Yansha, the Lupon Spearhead, Water Serpent, the Steppe Zo, Manzasiri, and Kalyana Brahmin. Get the Yabi, Kshatriya, Gasame. Jamal. Or Jamo, maybe. And the Rhino Beetle. There it is. And lastly, check this thing. Gyorai Quick Strike. Perfect. Yep. That's that then. Need to scratch my ear. Okay, so then we start off with Peering Stones. I'm also going to shift to another job so that I can do it just a little bit faster, perhaps. Maybe I'll do it as Ninja. And then sell any of the crafting materials that I pick up using Dokumori. So, first of all, we're going up northeast, roughly. Past this thing. Over to the Kalyana over here. And we will be hunting both the Brahmin, I assume, and Kshatriya. And I think we only need one of each, right? No, we need 2 Kshatriyas. Well, there we go. Fly a little further up north, or northwest rather. Oh, I'm gonna run out of time on Raiju, I think. Actually, I'm supposed to be right here. So what am I looking for here? The river fish. Right. Nice. I'll just do that. It's fun to fly like that. And now we're flying down here. So this will be a long flight. Closer to that wall over there, but not quite up to it. I remember I think I've seen that hole once before and I was like, what the hell is that? But I forgot about it and now I'm seeing it for the first time again. Yeah, we'll be hunting Diakas over there. Might as well descend now to see if I can see any cool Diaka. Yep, here we got one. And where do we have the other? There's the other one. Move on to Alagana. Fly in this direction. First things first. Where we will pick up some blood gliders. I thought that was 2 of them standing next to each other. And back. Fly a little bit southeast this time. Pick up some crag claws. Should be over here. We have another anywhere? Hello? Are you that lonely? Yep, no one in here. I can't see any other crag claws. What the hell? They spawn one at a time or something? Damn it. So close. And now we fly down to that exit over there. Once again, it will be a long flight, but that's okay. And I think this is sign off. So now we just fly forward. We will be defeating Jamals over here. Big Griffin. Alright. Where to next? Porta Pretoria. We've only got one thing to fight over here. Mixed up Sublin. Alright, there you are. We only need to kill one of these as well. That's nice. There we go. Now it's on to Q game. Oh, here, hopping over to the Ruby Price. Let's stretch for a little bit. But, yeah, let's see. Where are the Gosama again? Big crabs. Should be somewhere around here, I believe. Maybe they were up on this thing. I'll double check. Oh. They weren't. They're over here. Higher crabs. Struck lightning on them. There we go. And now we move on to a place where you technically need to be able to swim underwater to get to. But now that I can fly, I can just fly in. Alright, where are you at? You're... There's one. Where is another? Nice. Now we move on to Namai. And then we'll also have to look for a rank A hunt mark. That'll be fun. Always so fun to look for. So, let's see. We'll just start with the normal mobs first. Unfortunately, there's no overlap. Well, there's no overlap between the boss and the normal monsters. There is a little bit of overlap with the water serpents and the Lupin spearheads. But I'll be killing that water serpent and that... No, that one. That one's already dead. Also, looks like I won't have time to kill that one either. Or will I? There we go. Here's this bad boy. Now then, I'll have to go up here. Travel through the gates first. There's actually surprisingly few spawn locations for this monster, or for this rank A mark. One was over here, I believe, and then it was a little bit up here. Then from here, I think it was a like straight line up here. Yeah. Until this northeast. There he is. Dead. Alright, where do we go now? Doro Elo, or Reunion, actually. And then that's that. And then we fly down here. Oh, we found a material. Nice. I can sell that. And I'm also just gonna check real quick that I only have 2-star veteran clan mark bills, or whatever they were called. And but once I get these bad boys, Ooh, nice. Let's sell that. Let's see. Nice. Stack of 2-star veteran clan mark bells. Objectives complete. So that was the Shadowbringers hunt. Let's hop on over to Heaven's Ward. Nice to stretch a little bit when you're tired. Right over here. And here we go. Silver wool. Polar bear. Sanuwa. Miasid. Gallimimus. Okay. Lone Yeti. Lowton. Cloudworm. And here we go. First one outside the first, like, 3 areas. Vouivre. And a Dragonite. Cool. Hop on over to the third one. Clockwork Harvestman. A Sun Leech. Wadjet. Upland Mylodon. And the Vinegaroon. And the elite mark is Sanavali of Dancing Winds. Or Dancing Winds. Well, wait, no, I don't think I can go to the Western Islands from here, right? Yeah, that sucks. Oh well. I like that. I like that emote a lot. Oh, those are Slate Yetis, not Lone Yetis. Can't believe I mistook the two. Maybe these guys type from one Dokomori. Seems so, but that was a crit, so it's hard to tell. Go on, bot. I've gotten the same couple of bot messages, like 3 streams in a row now. That's annoying. Alright, it was silver wolves and polar bears. So the silver wolves are up here, actually. Or I think they're down there in the river as well. Oh, come on. There we go. And hop on over to these polar bears right over here. And we'll also be hunting a secret third thing. Which is found up here. Not the ice traps. What is we're hunting? Upland Mylodon. Cool. Move on over to Camp Cloudtop. And get something to drink. Now let's see. Headed straight west right now. Here we go, Cloudworm. That was easy. And then we head up to this bridge right here. To the end of the bridge. Where we will fight a Sunwa. And then we'll have to go look for the boss. Or the A rank, rather. I have a rough route in mind. Here it is. Start off up north. This one had a lot more places that it could be in. I think it's up here, so I'll have to fly up a bit. That's the most annoying thing about the map, is you can't see depth. So you can only see what's up like north and west, but you can't see if it's high up in the sky or not. I'll fly on over to this island. There's a big griffin, but that's not what I'm looking for. So it's not here either. So then we do fly up to this island. I'll go here so that I can get into this gray area. And it's not over here either. So we continue. Stay on the same island. Going over here. See if it's over here. No, it is not. Well, on to the next island. It's not here. Move on over here then. No A rank. I'm gonna head down towards the south. Alright, let's see. Up to this island first, and then I'll check this area that I'm technically currently checking, but I'll just double check it to ensure, because I didn't technically try to fly into the area. It's not up here. Go back down here. And check this area, and it's not here either. Right? No, it's not. So then we fly on over to here. Is it up here, maybe? Like up this island? I can't really tell. I think it's not. I think it's this one. And I sense my mark to the east. It's right over here. Cool. And now it's not. Mark of Cloud and Ice B. Very cool. Well, that's Sea of Clouds. Move on to Az's Law. Helix. For the first time in existence, I don't have to travel for miles within Az's Law in order to fight one enemy. This enemy is right next to the Aetheryte. They're a lot smaller than I thought they were. Well, that's that. Now we move on to Tailfeather. Fly here in the southwestern direction. And find some of these bad boys. And then we go in a straight westwards direction. Find some Miacids. Right over here. Now we need to get both the Vinegar Runes and Gallimimus. And they're found in basically the same place, except different y-axes, because of the depth. One is not very high up, and the other is very high up. Cool. And here are these guys. No, Tyrannosaurus, there's a Vinegar Rune. What's Tyrannosaurus? Where are all the Vinegar Runes? Further down in this direction. There we go. Move on to Gallimimus. And then it's the Churning Mists, and then the Hinterlands, and then we're done. Hog home. By pretty far. Stretch north. And let's see. Can we find an enemy up here? Somewhere around here should be Wadjets. There they are. Only two. Very nice. Then move on into the amphitheater. Oops. And bam. And just up this path. For the last one. In here. Probably up here then, but still, it's very close. Yep, here they are. And now it's on to the hinterlands. Nice. Well, we've got our sun leeches left. Oh yeah. Doesn't let you use mounts to teleport with Aetherites. No. Oh, I got the same mount anyways. Very nice. I like this one. It's a really cool motorbike. Well, time to just head in an almost straight line down for a long while. Let's just find a nice cinematic angle for this. Yep. Here we are. Kill you. And you. And then we double check. We don't have any marks left. Now we hop on back to Foundation. And we get ourselves some Aetherite tickets. I'm down to like 70 something, so let's see how many we can get. I'm gonna talk here. Centurial seals, Aetheryte tickets, get as many as we can. Which is that many. Now I have 200 of them. And I'll just look at these things again. Domain gear and artifact gear. I do remember the artifact gear is stuff like, yeah, the Giga gear here. But you can also get the weapons here. So that's pretty cool. It's the full Heaven Sword set. And then they have some Domain gear as well. Which, I don't remember all that well. It's alright, but the daggers are a little bit big for me. Well, I have to find something else to do. I've done most dailies that I feel like I have the energy for, considering that Red Mage is quite far away from leveling up. I was considering doing something like Eureka, but I don't know if how entertaining it is, because it's mostly just running around waiting for bosses to spawn and then fighting them, which is fun to do on your own, but I'm not sure, like, how entertaining that'd be for this stream. If I could, like, pull in a bunch of viewers or stuff and do, like, a big event out of it, that would be fun, but I don't really have the viewers to do that, so... This is a conundrum. And it's only been like an hour and 40 minutes. Maybe I should look through. And I've technically promised, according to the schedule, that I should play Final Fantasy today. But I did also promise to start at around 4 p.m. Which I didn't exactly do. So, yeah, screw it. I'll call it here, actually. Because there's not that much fun to do in Final Fantasy right now. I've done a lot of things in this game. So, I'll find something else to do. Maybe I'll do something else on Fridays. I'll leave Final Fantasy until there's like an update and things to do in the game. We'll see. But in the meantime, I'm saying goodbye, and I hope to see you again some other time. Have a good one.